Hey, welcome everybody. This is a pretty darn easy game to play. We're going to be playing Deep Drive Baseball late night, 1:40 a.m. And it's going to be California at Oakland. Deep Drive Baseball, you play with 3d10, and the green is the kind of modifier informational die. It tells you what kind of out it is, and then you read the red and the white in that order. It's Alomar, Berry, and Conigliaro for the California Angels in 1971. This is my Oakland A's replay. They're 52-31 after 83 games. So again, it's Alomar at second base, Berry and Conigliaro, Cowan, McMullen, and Spencer, and then O'Brien, shortstop, Moses the catcher, and Rudy May, the lefty. This is a battle of the southpaws. So Rudy May will be pitching for the Angels. For the A's, it's Mangual, batting 323, Rudy 238 in left field, Jackson 284 in right field, Tommy Davis 313 at first base, Sal Bando 243 at third base, Duncan 202 at catcher, Brown 214 at shortstop, and Dick Green 227 at second base, and Vita Blue 101 at pitcher. Vita Blue has a great record. I think he is. Just take a quick peek. Vita Blue's record is 15-5. He's got an ERA of 0.98. So he's been dominant this season for the A's. And let's roll. Let's play. So it's going to be a 74. We look at the batter first. It's too high because it only goes up to 50 on the bat, 49. So then we go to the pitcher. 74 is going to be a strikeout. So, and that should be Alomar rather than Conigliaro. Hold on a second. Huh, I didn't put them in order. That's weird. So it's going to be Alomar leading off. Berry. Okay, I think they're in order. Cowan. Yeah, I was under the impression they were in order, but I was wrong. McMullen. Spencer. O'Brien, Moses. And then Christensen's not playing. All right. So it's a strikeout. And up comes Ken Berry. And that's a 23, so that'll be off the batter. It's an out, a 9 is a fly ball center field. For the second out. And here's Tony Conigliaro, bats from the right side. Pitch from Blue, 28. That's an out. A 1 will be a pop-up infield. Shortstop Brown calls for it, and that retires the side. This game plays very easy. Most of everything comes right off the cards. Just the errors in the range plays will be off a separate list. So no runs, no hits. We go to the bottom of the first. Here comes Angel Mangual with a 45, and that'll be an out, a 3. It's a bounce to the third, picked up by McMullen. 1 down. Joe Rudy's next. And an 85 will be an out. A 5 will be a grounded to short. Played by O'Brien. Throws out Rudy, and here's Reggie Jackson. A 43. That'll be a pop-up. Left side, third baseman. McMullen retires the side. 3 up and 3 down. Top of the second. Billy Cowan. A 79. That'll be a defensive check. So let's grab our defensive chart. We had okay. I'm trying to find a new defensive chart. There's a new one. A new one and an old one. I think is the new one. Nope, it's not there. All right, so we're going to roll on the 2 dice on the defensive chart. And it's a 34. And it's going to say it's to right field. Right fielder, I believe, Jackson is at least a 3, but we'll check. He is an outfielder of a 3, so that'll be an out. So he makes a running catch, 34. He does make the running catch. So that's pretty simple, straightforward. F9. Cowan flies out to Jackson with a nice catch. And here goes Ken McMullen, right hitter. That's going to be a 50, which is going to be a deep drive. A deep drive with a 0. That's going to talk to me about the ballpark. And the ballpark is, we're in Oakland. And Oakland is going to be, let's see. We got a 0, and that's going to be right-handed batter. So a deep drive on, we're going to roll on his chart here because we got the 50, the deep drive chart. Now we're going to go on the deep drive chart. We're going to roll. We got the 0, which says it falls within the home run range of that ballpark. See if it's a home run off the card, a 44, and that does fall off a home run. So it's a home run for Ken McMullen. A drive to left, way back. That ball's gone. 1-0. California. All right. Next up is Jimmy Spencer. Pitch 77. That's going to be a defensive check again. We're going to roll again on the chart. And we're rolling a 21. 21 is going to be a ground ball to short. This is going to be a range ball that Brown does not get to because Brown, I believe, is a 3 off the top of my head. He's a 2 or a 3. He's a defense of a 2, so that ball will be a base hit. 21 past the shortstop. It was a 2. So it's a 2-out single. It's a 1-out single for Jim Spencer. He's on at first. Vita Blue is going to be facing O'Brien, Sid O'Brien. And here's a pitch. Say 14, which will be a defensive check again. And it's a 27, which will tell us it's a center fielder. And the center fielder is Mangual. He plays center field at a 4, so he'll make a fine running catch. Gets a good jump on the ball. Runs it down. And here's Jerry Moses now with 2 outs. Pitch from Blue. And that's a 60, which will be a strikeout to end the inning. Second strikeout for Blue. So 1 run on 2 hits. The home run, the solo home run by Ken McMullen. And we move to the bottom of the second. Tommy Davis leads off against Rudy May with a 45 and a 3. That'll be bounced hard hit ball to the third baseman who backhands it through to first. Nice play by McMullen, 1 down. Sal Bando's up, batting .243 on the season at 26, and that'll be a 6 hard hit ground ball in the hole. Long throw to first by O'Brien, and he gets Bando for out number 2. And here's Dave Duncan. With a 12, it'll be a base on ball, so he walks. On at first. Now it's Larry Brown. And here is the pitch. It's an 86. That'll be off the pitcher. That'll be an out. And it will be an 8, which will be a fly ball to right to end the inning. No runs, no hits, a walk, 1 left. Here comes the pitcher batting. So we're going to use the pitcher batting card to do that. And I'm going to use the same one for both pitchers. Here's a pitch, it's a 43, and that'll be an out. A 0 is a fly ball to shallow left. Racing in is Rudy, and Rudy gets there, 1 away. So Blue flies out. May flies out. It's a 0-9 to Sandy Alomar, and that's going to be a bouncer up the middle and through for a base hit. So he's on at first. Next up is Ken Berry with a 73, and that'll be a strikeout. Third one for Blue. 2 outs. 1-0. California. Tony Conigliaro with a 45 and a 7 will be a fly ball left field. Backing up is Rudy, makes the catch, no runs. A hit, 1 left. We move to the bottom of the third. It's going to be green, blue, and then the top of the order. Here's a pitch from Rudy May, a 74, and that'll be a strikeout. Green strikes out. Blue is up next. 72, and that'll be back-to-back Ks. So that's 2 for Rudy May. And it's Mangwal with a 0-4, and that's going to be line base hit. Rips one to left, played on a hop by the left fielder Cowan. So a 2-out single, and here's Joe Rudy. Joe Rudy with an 84, and that'll be a 6 hard hit ground ball to short, goes to second for the force that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go top of the 4th. And the top of the 4th, it's Cowan, McMullen, and Spencer. Pitch from Blue, 57, and that is a base on balls. So Cowan walks. McMullen now. And a 23, and that'll be with a 3, will be a ground ball to third, goes to second for 1, back to first, not in time. Next is Jimmy Spencer with a 44 and a 4, and that'll be a hard hit ball to second, goes to second for 1, back to first, double play. No runs, a walk. Well, nobody left. Then we move to the bottom of the 4th. You're going to have Jackson, Davis, and Bando. Here's Reggie Jackson. Batting 284 when the game started. It's a 46, and that'll be an out, lined and caught by the first baseman. Tommy Davis is up next. He grounded out. That'll be an 85 with a 9, and that's a fly ball right field. Over is Conigliaro, who makes the catch, and Sal Bando, who's 0 for 1 and a 41. Making out here. It'll be a ground ball hard hit to the second baseman to retire the side. 3 up and 3 down. 1-0. California. Sid O'Brien. Pitch, it's a 33. And a 0 is a line out to short. Brown snags it. Jerry Moses, who struck out. An 18, and that is a strikeout. Number 4. And now it's the pitcher hitting card. And it's a 0-6, which will be a base hit. It's a single for the pitcher, 2-out single. Sandy Alomar. 2 out, 1 on. Pitch from Blue, and that's a 63, which will be a strikeout to end the inning. Strikeout number 5 for Blue. No runs, a hit, 1 left. Move to the bottom of the 5th. It's Duncan Brown and Green coming up to bat. Here's Dave Duncan. He walked, and an 84 will be a 3 grounded, slow grounded second, charged by Alomar, and he throws out the slow-footed Duncan. Here's Larry Brown, right-handed hitter, with a 43 and a 1, and that's an out. Popped up, middle infield, shortstop. O'Brien behind the bag makes the catch, and Dick Green. Dick Green with a 60, and it's ball 4, so he walks, and that brings up by the Blue. And it's going to be a 72, and that's strikeout. Then the inning, that's strikeout number 3. No runs, a walk, 1 left. In the top of the 6th is Barry, Canigliaro, and Cowan. This is a little bit of an obscure team to me, but not a very good team. 84 is going to be the pitcher. And it's an out. It's a 0 out, so it's a line out to second base. So it's ripped, but caught by Dick Green, who's positioned perfectly. Canigliaro with an 83, and a 1 is a pop foul, and that's going to be to the first baseman. And Billy Cowan, 0-7, and that is line base hit, left center field, played by Rudy. So it's a 2-out single, and McMullen's up next. He's an 82, and that'll be a line out to second base to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 1 left. Bottom of the 6th, top of the order, Mangual against Rudy May. The A's have managed 1 hit and 2 walks. Pitch. It's a 33 on Mangual's card. That'll be an out, a fly ball center field on the run. Is Barry, and Barry catches up to it. Joe Rudy's next with a 0-3, and that's going to be a deep drive. Off the deep drive chart, but it's gonna, let's see what happens. And it's a 67, and that is going to be a double off the wall. Puts Rudy at second base. Time run at second. Here's Reginald Martinez Jackson, and that's a 67, which will be a strikeout. Number 4. So he swings and misses, corkscrews into the ground. And Tommy Davis, an 11, that's a base hit, and that will score Rudy with 2 outs. Game is tied. So Tommy Davis with a big single. Now we go to Bando now. Here's a pitch to Bando. It's a 49. That'll be an out. A little number right back to the mound. Fielded by the pitcher, and that retires the side. So 1 run comes in on a couple of hits. The score is 1-1 as we go to the 7th inning. Jim Spencer leads off. And a 43 with a 6. That'll be a hard grounder at the second baseman, Dick Green, and he scoops it and sidearms it to first. O'Brien next with a 15, and that'll be a defensive check. And a 44 is going to take us to error on the shortstop. E6. So O'Brien is on at first, and Jerry Moses, pitch from Blue, a 93, will be an out, kind of an out. It's a 9 out. It's a fly ball, shallow center. In comes Mangual, and he gets there. And now it's the pitcher, Rudy May, with 2 out and 1 on. And the 34 will be a number in front of the plate, played by Duncan, and that retires the side. 2-3, no runs, no hits, and error, one left. We go bottom of the seventh. And it's going to be Duncan leading off. Pitch from May, 34. 4 is a slow grounder to second base, played by Alomar. One down. Larry Brown with a 90. And that'll be 90, and a 4 will be a bouncer again to second. Alomar makes the play. And here's Dick Green with a 34, and a 9 will be a fly ball to center to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Now we're going to check for both pitchers. May can go 11. He's gone 7 innings, gone through the lineup 3 times. That's 10. And he's given up a run. So he has not gone 9 in a row without allowing a base runner. So he doesn't get that plus. He doesn't have a shutout. He doesn't get that plus. So he is out of points. He is out of points. And we're going to let him go until he allows a base runner. Then we'll pull him. That's a 78, and that's a defensive check. Actually, I should have been looking at Blue, because Blue's the one who's pitching. And Blue is okay because he's got a much higher number, 14, so he's fine. It's going to be a defensive check again. On Blue, we're rolling with 2 dice, and it's a 74. And that's going to be an error check on the third baseman, who's a 4. He'll make a fine play, Bando. And that's 1 down. Conigliaro, nope, should be Ken Berry. That was Ken Berry, so hold on a second. I should have Alomar batting. Oh, here's Alomar. And that was hold on. Oh, okay, it's the same play because it was a defensive play. Yeah, Ken Berry's up. And it's a 0-6, and that's going to be a check swing, little blooper that drops in. Little Texas leaguer for a base hit. So runner on first. Here's Conigliaro, pitch from Blue. And it's a 78. That's a defensive check again. Man, I've rolled a lot of these today. And it's a 90, which will be a fly ball to left, but Rudy's a 5, so he'll make a nice running catch. And up comes, with 2 out and 1 on, up comes Billy Cowan. And that's a 79. Again, a defensive check. There's only 2 numbers, and I keep on rolling them. And that is a 22, which will be a range check on the shortstop, and that's through for base hit. Going to third will be Berry, first and third. And batting will be Ken McMullen. McMullen today homered and reached on a fielder's choice. Pitch from Blue. And that's a 10, which is a base hit. And that'll score a run. Stopping at second is Cowan. So it's an RBI, and the Angels taking a 2-1 lead. Jim Spencer, pitch from Blue, 25, and that'll be a pop-up right side. First baseman makes the catch and that retires the side, but a run comes in on 3 singles, and the Angels lead it 2-1. So Blue is leading off, and we're going to get a pinch hitter for Blue. Who's it going to be? going to be Gene Tennis. And like I said, Rudy May is done. He's gone 7. Oh, but he's only gone through the lineup twice, so he's still good for this batter. And that's a 35 off Tennis's card, and that'll be an out. Kind of an out is an 8 to flat to right. So now he's gone 3. 7 plus 3 is 10. He's given up a run, that's 11. So he's out. And I'll show you how to do this now. We're gonna, if it's off the pitcher card, we're gonna take it to the. We're gonna subtract 50 and take it to the batter card. That's what we're gonna do because he is fatigued. But we're gonna push him Mangual. So it's a 17, and that's gonna be a strikeout off Mangual's card. And here's Rudy. It's a 0-2. That's gonna be a deep drive. And it's going to be a 99 Park, and it's going to be a fly out to center field to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, 3 up and 3 down. And it's the top of the 9th. We're going to bring in Fingers. Fingers was not the Fingers of later on. He's still the guy who's kind of an average Joe trying to kind of get himself noticed. Has not had any real impressive seasons just yet. I think that'll start happening in the early 70s. This is 71, but I mean 72, 73, 74, and they're big World Series years, and he's going to really develop into a closer. Right now, he's like a spot starter type. Here he is, Rollie Fingers. So White or Blue goes 8 innings. He gave up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, and he struck out 5. He's in line for the loss if the A's can't come back. So O'Brien leads off here against Rollie Fingers. And an 85 will be a hard hit ball to third, scooped by Bando, third to first. 1 down. Moses with an 88 and a 5, and that'll be hard hit at second base. 2 down. And we're going to let Rudy May pitch, bat, with an 86. That should be an out. Yep. The 5 will be a ground ball to short to retire the side. So we're going to push May to see if he can finish off this game. He'll be facing Jackson, Davis, and Bando. Here's a pitch. It's a snake eyes, and that's a base hit for Jackson. He's on with a single, and that's going to take us to the bullpen. All right, Lloyd Allen comes in. That's the closer. Bottom of the 9th, 2-1, Angels, and Tommy Davis is up. Let's see if we can try like a hit and run or something like that to stay out of the double play. See if we can find that chart. Oh, you know what? Hit and run. Bunting. Hit and run chart. Here it is. We're going to roll 2 dice. And it's a 51 on the, it's going to be on the batter. It's going to be a single plus, single over all runners advance 2 bases. So Tommy Davis reps one to left center field and hustling to third, putting runners on first and third here for the A's. And Lloyd Allen has his work cut out for him now. Sal Bando, they're going to play the infield in. Here's a pitch to Bando. It's a 27. That's going to be an out, but a 2. A ball hit right back to the pitcher. Runner at third will hold. So it's going to be a G1. And it's Dave Duncan. And an S1. Hold on, let me check that. With the rules. Rules here. No, it's something else. Let me see. An S1. Oh, an S1 with the infield in. I'm just going to hold the runner. I'm not going to risk it. So let's continue. First and third, Duncan. Pitch from Allen. And that's a 98. And that is going to be off Allen. And a 98 with a 9 is going to be a shallow fly ball to center. Runner will hold. Yikes. Because it's shallow. And here's Larry Brown. And a 31, which will be a 0. That'll be ripped and caught by the second baseman. And the A's lose it 2-1. They strand a couple. They had first and third with nobody out, and they failed to capitalize. So Allen will pick up a save. May picks up the victory. The loss goes to Blue. He'll be 15-6. And the A's just struggle offensively. We rolled a lot of defensive checks, but no hits really. Very minimal hits. Rudy had a couple of chances for home runs, but again, the roll did not help him. And that's about it. So, no runs, 2 hits, 2 left, and the final score is 2-1. The big hits were Kenny McMullen's solo home run, and then the RBI single by McMullen again with 2 outs, driving home Ken Berry. And the only run that the A's could muster was a 6th inning run. It was a double by Rudy and then a single by Davis. Davis went 2 for 4, by the way. And that's about it. So the hits were 8 hits. And any errors? No errors. 1 error on the A's. And the A's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Rudy May pitched 8. Gave up all 5 hits. No, actually 4 hits. 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk. And struck out 3, 4. Struck out 4, 5. And that's about it. So this is Deep Drive Baseball. Plays pretty simple and pretty easy. We had 1 hit and run that succeeded. I didn't bunt in this game. I held that runner with nobody out. I held that runner at third on that G1S, which is like a... All right, this is Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV. Remember to join Universal Baseball Association Facebook group and its affiliated groups. Remember to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys very soon with some more tabletop baseball. Take care, guys.